Alright, so since I have just got out of the shower, I've moisturized, and my face is actually looking kind of okay, I thought I'd show you my summer foundation routine. So here's my skin. See, pimples, freckles, more pimples. Very pimply right now, I don't know why. It's not perfect, it's far from perfect. Yep. Hold on a second. Alright, so before you start putting on your foundation, it's a good idea to put on chapstick. Moisturize your lips, so whenever you go to do your lips will be nice and moisturized. Then I put on a primer. This is Smashbox 2-in-1 Luminizing Primer. And I've already sanitized my hands. Sanitizer. Always keep my hands sanitized. Sometimes it's hard to get both of these out. Yep, because right about now, not... There we go, I got some primer now. Primer and the luminizer. And I just tap it on my fingers like that, then dab it over my face, blend it out using my fingers. And there we go. And while I'm letting that sink in, I'm going to tell you about my concealer. I just used the NYC. I used the green one for all my blemishes, the yellow for dark circles. I don't really have much of a dark circle right now, so it's no big deal. But, right, my primer is pretty sunk in. Alright, so I'm going to sanitize my hands again. Yee! Drop my sanitizer. And then I'm going to take my yellow concealer, and I just use my finger. Just rub it on there, get a little, and I dab it under there. I know people say you should conceal after you put on foundation, but I always put my color correctors on before, and then I conceal with a concealer that's my color afterwards. That's just me. You can do it however you want to. Now I'm going to take my green one, finger, and I get really red on the bridge of my nose, so I have to conceal that. Green. You use green for red and yellow for like purple. You can also use a purple one too. That works for dark circles. So I got a pimple right here. Dab that. Kind of blend out the edges. Pimple here. Dab. Blend out the edges. One right here. It's like connect the dots. But pimples. Connect the pimples. I've got one down here, and that one hurts. Ow. Blend out the edges. One right here. Blend out the edges. See if I missed anything around my nose. My nose is always red. I've got one right here. Oh, and right up here. Alright. So that's it for concealer. Now, since it's summer, I don't use foundations too heavy, so I use this tinted moisturizer that I made myself. Just take some and I dab it all over my face, under the eyes, blend it out. just using my fingers. Nothing special. Blendy, blendy, blendy. If you need to add more, blah blah blah. I don't really use that much of it. Just enough to cover my whole face. I got too much on my nose though. Put some on my forehead. Down a little. And do it out. There's that. Gives a decent coverage. It's not too heavy. I like it. Then the next step would be to set with the powders. Sometimes I use mineral, but lately I've been just using this NYC translucent Fuse powder. It gets everywhere. It's a lot of powder. Get a lot of powder. It was only like $3. And it works. It sets, it doesn't cake. So I just tap it in there. Tap off the excess. Dust it. Again. Dust. Again. Dust. And just make sure everything's set. And I didn't conceal with my regular color one because my pimples aren't really like inflamed red today, so the corrector and the moisturizer over it worked. See, you can barely see them. I don't like putting anything unnecessary on them. I'm just dusting. I like the way it feels. Feels cool. It's a big soft fluffy brush, Sephora powder brush. And then you go on to bronze. I guess I'll show you how I use bronzer. Here we go. Just gonna use Estee Lauder's soft matte bronzer. It's not really matte, it has shimmer in it. It's that right there. Just going to take, I don't know, here, I'll take this big Estee Lauder brush and I just dust it in there, tap it off, do the E. Then D3. Just a little down here. Then do a little down the nose. Cupid's bow, chin, neck. There you go. Then I'm just gonna use this blush, Pink Kiss, Sephora brush. Get it in there, tap it off. Start up here, drag down, smile wig. There we go. Other cheek. And there you go. My summer foundation routine. Excuse my hair. Flood. Okay. Bye guys.